Have you ever felt tempted to jump into a hot new investment or a flashy deal, only to find out later that it was a disaster? Imagine throwing away your hard-earned money just because something sounded too good to be true. At No Money, we're diving into the 5 crucial mistakes you should never make with your finances. So, stick around as we unravel the secrets to smart money management and ensure your financial decisions lead to success, not regret. Number 1. Never invest in what you don't understand.
I heard you had some issues with our latest investment. Could you give me some advice?
Sure. The keynote would be, never invest in something you don't understand. Remember, the feeling of confusion is the first sign you should think twice about investing.
Is it worth asking for somebody's help?
A trusted financial professional's help is a perfect way to figure out all the details and perspectives. You should also read an investment prospectus or disclosure statement of the deal carefully.
Some pages suggest investing without risk. Should I take a look?
There are no investments without risks. Only investment fraud suggests them. Every investment carries some degree of risk. The higher potential returns suggest greater risks most of the times.
Imagine you're about to buy a new gadget, but instead of researching how it works, you just assume it will be fantastic because everyone says so. Sounds risky, right? Investing is no different. Never put your money into something you don't fully understand. It's tempting to jump into trendy investments like cryptocurrencies, NFTs, or the latest tech stocks because everyone else is talking about them. But just because something is popular doesn't mean it's a good fit for your financial goals. You should be able to explain your investment to someone in simple terms. If you can't break down what it is, how it works, and why it's a good investment, you're not ready to invest in it. Think about it this way. When you buy something you don't understand, you're gambling with your money. You're relying on luck rather than knowledge. For example, if you can't explain the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA, how can you be sure which one is right for you? Or if you can't tell how an ETF works compared to a mutual fund, you might be missing out on a better investment opportunity. Before you invest, take the time to educate yourself. Research thoroughly, ask questions, and seek advice from trusted sources. When you truly understand what you're investing in, you're more likely to make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. Knowledge is your best defense against financial loss. Number 2, avoid too good to be true offers. We've all encountered those enticing offers that promise to double your money overnight or make you incredibly wealthy with little effort. Whether it's a flashy social media ad or a pitch from a friend, these deals often seem too good to be true, and they usually are. Let's break it down. For most investors, the average annual return ranges from 8% to 12%. Exceptional investors might achieve around 20%, but anything significantly beyond that should raise alarm bells. If someone promises returns of 1,000% or more, it's a clear red flag. Scams often use exaggerated promises to lure in unsuspecting individuals, and they rely on your desire for quick wealth to cloud your judgment. To protect yourself, always approach such offers with skepticism. Research thoroughly. Check the track record of the investment. Look for reviews and seek advice from trusted financial experts before committing any money. Remember, genuine investments involve risk and require time to grow. If an offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Number 3, never invest money you'll need soon. Imagine you're planning a big purchase, or you might need emergency funds soon. Investing money you'll need in the near future can spell disaster. Why? Because investments fluctuate. You might invest in a stock or bond expecting it to grow, but what if you need that money before it has a chance to appreciate? When you invest, you're often locking your money away for a period of time. During this period, market conditions can change rapidly. If you suddenly need to withdraw funds for an unexpected expense, you might have to sell your investments at a loss, or at the very least, not when they're at their peak value. Consider an emergency fund as a financial safety net. This fund should be separate from your investments and should be readily accessible. It's there for unforeseen expenses like car repairs, medical bills, or urgent home fixes. For instance, if your car breaks down and requires immediate repair costing $1,000, having that money in a savings account means you can handle the expense without disrupting your investment strategy. Investing is crucial for building long-term wealth, but it's important to keep short-term needs in a separate, easily accessible account. By maintaining this balance, you protect yourself from having to make hasty decisions under pressure and ensure that your investment strategy remains on track. Number 4. Never gamble with your investments.
Should you put all your money in Apple or in Netflix or in Disney Plus? Or should you go with Shell or British Petroleum or Ralph Lauren or Unilever or, these brands that you might be familiar with? Now, at this point, people have varying different opinions on the matter, but I'm going to cite Warren Buffett's opinion on this, which is also my opinion on this, which is that if you're a beginner to investing, unless you are legitimately a financial professional who literally does this full-time for a living, you should not try and pick stocks.
The average person will not know enough to know which stocks to buy. They won't know enough to know when to buy them, but they don't have to, because they can buy all of America through an index fund.
Because realistically, you and me, we're not really going to have an insight into, I reckon Apple's going to do really well because whatever, or I reckon Disney's going to do really well because whatever. There are literally financial professionals whose full-time day job it is to do that kind of analysis, and even then, they don't get it right a lot of the time.
Gambling with your investments can be a costly mistake. It's tempting to treat investing like a game of chance, especially when you hear stories of people making quick profits. However, this approach often leads to financial losses. Investing should be based on careful research and understanding, not on luck. When you gamble, you're taking risks with your money without a clear strategy or knowledge of what you're doing. This is like betting on a horse with no idea of its chances of winning. You're just hoping for the best. Even small amounts can add up over time. For example, you might think losing a few dollars on a risky stock or a dubious investment isn't a big deal. But if you keep gambling with your money, these small losses accumulate, and the potential for greater financial damage increases. Instead, focus on investments with a proven track record and a solid understanding of how they work. Look for opportunities with realistic expectations of returns, and avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Remember, building wealth takes time and patience. Respect your money by making informed decisions and avoiding high-risk gambles that could derail your financial future. Number 5. Don't wait to start investing.
Here's a mistake young people make with money every day. And this is actually one of the top young money mistakes by several publications. It's the idea that you're too young and that you can put off investing until later in life. You think, I'll deal with that later. But the thing is, when you're young, you have this one huge advantage in investing. The biggest gains in investing come over a long period of time. So, if you can make good investments when you're young and just let them grow over many, many years, this money will eventually grow into something huge.
Waiting to start investing is like waiting for the perfect moment to exercise. It's often a missed opportunity. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Think about it. If you wait until you have a lot of extra cash, or until you're out of debt before investing, you could miss out on years of potential growth. Investing is not just about putting money into stocks or bonds. It's about setting aside funds regularly and allowing compound interest to work its magic. Even small, consistent investments can grow significantly over time. Here's a simple truth. You don't have to be wealthy to start investing. You can begin with as little as $50 or $100 a month. The key is consistency and time. If you start early, your investments have more time to grow and benefit from compound interest, which means your money makes money on itself. For example, investing $100 a month at an average annual return of 8% could turn into over $200,000 in 30 years. But if you wait 10 years to start and only invest for 20 years, you'll end up with significantly less. Before you dive in, make sure you have an emergency fund and have tackled high-interest debt. Once you're in a stable financial position, don't delay. Begin investing now to take advantage of the benefits of time and compounding. Your future self will thank you. There you have it, 5 critical mistakes to avoid with your money. By understanding your investments, steering clear of too good to be true offers, and starting to invest as soon as possible, you can make smarter financial decisions and set yourself up for long-term success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more money tips from No Money. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.